at the end, I got something special for y'all, man. So y'all make sure y'all all the way at the end. At the end, make sure y'all tap in.
Man, we with DHTV, you hear me? It's going down, man. Come on. What's good, everybody? Shout out to DHTV, man. We out here, 3rd annual Crank It Up contest. If y'all watching this, y'all on the right channel. Y'all streaming right. Y'all getting it in, you dig? DHTV, I love y'all, man.
Oh, what's good, y'all? This is Dream, host of Dream House TV. It's a new hot show coming out, y'all. Something like you never seen before. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Oh yeah, and make sure you hit that notification bell for your girl too, you digs. Y'all stay tuned for much, much more. We'll be coming soon. And we out. Oh, what's good, y'all, man? Look, welcome back to Dream House TV. Y'all already know it's your host, Dream, and we are back with another interview. Man, look, y'all already know how I go, and y'all already know how I do things. By all means necessary, I have a guest, as y'all can see, man. So go ahead, introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
Hey, what's happening? This your girl, Lette Weaver, man, and I'm blessed to be here.
Oh yeah, and most definitely, man. Thank you for blessing me with your presence. You feel me? So hey, man, let's go ahead and get to it. So you're not originally from Houston. Where are you originally from?
Now I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, the real Atlanta, West Side, Zone 1, 447 678. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like that. Y'all already know, man. So I mean, like you coming out here to Houston, like what was that? How was that move for you?
I mean, it wasn't bad. So, I was in the Army. I joined the Army back in 2012, and I've been at Fort Hood, which is Killeen, about 3 hours away. I was like, man, when I got out, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go, and it was between Houston and Dallas.
Right.
Then I ended up getting a job offer in Houston, so here I am, man. It wasn't too bad.
Look, right, hey, what the money bringing, you feel me? Hey, let's go ahead and get it, right? So I mean, shit, man, let's music. let's go ahead and get into it, man. Look, if y'all haven't checked her out, man, make sure y'all go ahead and check out her IG. Y'all already know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the link as well too. So I mean, let's talk about it. Like growing up, what made you actually want to get into the music industry?
Man, okay. I think I tell this story all the time because like this is just really what happened. So I was in elementary school, 5th grade. We had the ITBS test. And before we do the testing in Georgia, I don't know if y'all did like any kind of testing or whatever, like so you can test out of school. We had this field day. So before we do any strong test, you know, they had a little field day where you go out, you have fun, and you just enjoy life as a kid. But then this one, we did something different. They wanted the kids to actually put on a show for everybody on this field day. And for I don't know how we got into it, but it was me, Anthon, and the late Ladidrick, R.I.P. Ladidrick. And we got together, and Anthon is a singer. He sung like, I want to pass the test, do our best, and get a good grade. Say some shit like that. So then I just came out with like a little rap. I promised today to do my best in reading, math, and all the rest. It was some shit like that. And all the kids was just like, oh! And I was like, yeah, that's it. That's me right there. Yeah.
Right. Oh.
And since then, like, that's just how she been.
Well, did y'all see how she just knocked in the vocals though? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Okay, because I'm just like, look, I got, as y'all can see, I have on long sleeves. Okay, I still caught chills. So y'all just tell me how that go. Y'all just tell me how that go, right? So I mean, shit. Growing up, who were some of your influences as well?
Oh man, so my main influence growing up was Ludacris. Like I did every school project on this man. I love Ludacris. Like it was like the funny type rap. And as a kid, that's what drew me in. It was entertaining. I love Ludacris. As I started to get older, having older brothers and siblings, that's when I started to get into like the Jill Scott, the Lauryn Hills, the T.I., and started to still understand the Outkast. Like those are my influences growing up.
Big. So I mean, if you ever had the chance to collab with anyone, I'm like for sure number one. I know you say you're a whole fan of Ludacris, But because I know for sure, if anything, it probably would be number one. Because I'm a Ludacris fan too. He been going hard ever since he came out.
Yeah.
In other words,
yeah.
So I mean, besides Ludacris, if you was able to collab with any other artist, as for the one that you named, who would it be?
Man, they already know it's gonna be Lauryn Hill.
Lauren, that's what I'm talking
Lauryn
about.
Hill, dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, Lauryn Hill, man, look. We need more. Lauryn Hill, if you're not coming out with nothing else, train somebody. You know what I'm saying? But because you just can't leave us like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But yeah, I mean, shit, Lauryn Hill. So out of all her songs, what's your favorite?
You know it's hard. Don't forget what you got. Looking back, y'all know that every ghetto, every city, and suburban place I've been make me recall my days in the New Jerusalem. That shit's my shit.
Like that, yeah.
Hey, yo. That's my shit right
Oh
there.
my God. Yo, she's killing me with the vocals. She's killing me with the vocals. I'm trying to keep my composure over here, man. Look, because it's just like, I'm into music too. So it just, you know what I'm saying, like growing up and all the rest of that stuff. Of course I sing, but I can't rap for nothing. I probably can if I try, but that's not what it is. But I mean, like, as for growing up, you know, it's just like when I hear vocals coming out, it's just like, yo, like I almost lose control every time. So shit. As for growing up, did you imagine yourself to always be, artist, or what did you want to be as for growing up from a kid?
It was a back and forth with the music thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've always wanted to do music. Like I could see myself on stage just performing or winning awards, or I could catch myself in a mirror giving a Grammy speech or something. But the back and forth came in as with the lack of support, and like, I don't know if you would say it's criticism or something, but you know, my voice is different. Like if you listen to anything, it's different. And back in the day, it was way, way different. It was still me trying to find myself. So I would put out a song and I'd be like, oh, this shit go hard. And then folk be like, what the fuck this sound like? Who is this, your voice? And I'd be like, oh, let me take that back. Let me remove that. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do music if folk can't fuck with my voice.
Right.
So then I just got into like computers. That was the other shit I was into. So now I do IT, and that's how I get all my money and shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Look, I'm a fool when it comes down to like technology and all the rest of that stuff, because I wanted to be a computer technology as well too.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just, I like taking stuff apart, like putting it back together. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I like working with my hands. In other words, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shit. How was it out there in Atlanta? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as for the support, and you know, you actually listen out there performing, you know, or did you get out here and start performing first?
I got out here. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do shit when it came to me. That's why everybody was like, they couldn't take me serious. I was like, man, I want to do music. Everybody like, man, you keep doing this, man. You keep saying you're going to do it, and then you don't. So nobody took me serious. So it didn't take till I got actually to Houston. I got to Houston 2 years ago. I started putting out music. I still didn't know if it was what I was going to do, because I was still a little iffy. Like, I ain't never really performed. I ain't never really did no videos. It's like, but I don't know, something. Oh no, I did link up with some people, and for some reason it just, something in my head was like, no, this is what you need to do. Like, for real, fuck all that shit, fuck whatever people said, fuck what happened in the past, fuck your voice, be you.
Yeah.
And do that. So like, yeah, about 2 years I've been consistently pushing music since I got to Houston. So that's the good thing about being in Houston. It opened my eyes to some shit. So
and I tell you, everybody, y'all checked out or tuned in a couple of my shows, man. Moving to Houston was one of the best moves that I could have done. Shout out to the boot. You already know I'm from Louisiana, you feel me? But coming out here, man, it's just like, it extended more, you know what I'm saying? You had more opportunities, you run into more people, you meet more people, yo. So I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know what y'all hear about Houston, but this is, you know what I'm saying, it goes down as for, you know, like the support and everything, because they do show that. I'll put it like that. So I mean, you know, like, are you the only one in your family that does music, or you have, you know, your siblings, you know, the vocals?
I'm the only one. So my brother, he passed away in 2005. And before he passed away, he had 2 songs. And I think I was like 12 at the time when he passed away, because I was in middle school. And he had these songs, like he rapped, And I was like, okay, because I still got them songs because I still listen to it. It's like just seeing his voice be like, oh my God. But it's like, oh yeah, I'm finna be like my brother. Like that's when I was younger. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like my brother. And then when he passed away, I said, oh yeah, I got to. I don't know how I'm finna to, but I said, I'm finna do this. Like he was finna do it. Oh, your little sister can do it too. I'm finna take it out. But we're kind of like the only ones. I know I got a few cousins who probably like make beats and stuff, but we ain't really got into all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm the only one, the only person.
You know, saying to start a family. You feel me? To start a family, right? Yeah. So I mean, did it start from, you know? Because I mean, most music artists, they be like, oh well, you know, I started in the church, you know, and all the rest of that stuff like that. So I mean, did it start from there as well too, or
kind of? Okay, so I was in a choir. I grew up Baptist in the Baptist church, West 100th Street Baptist Church, Rev. David Abernathy Boulevard. Y'all already know, gotta give y'all a shout out, because that's how I grew up. I grew up in a choir. I deployed in 2015 to Kuwait. And no, okay, hold on, wait. I was in a choir in high school as well. In Kuwait, deployed to 2015. I said I want to start back because some spiritual shit happened. I was like, I need to get back in the choir. I need to do it non-denominational. And then I was like, that actually made me want to do music even more. Like, so yeah, that had a lot to do with it because I'm into the music type shit my whole life. And choir was one of them important things in my life that I did.
Yeah, same here, PK Kid. Oh, yeah. So yeah, man. So look, you know for sure. Look, we either had to be in the choir or play one of the instruments that was actually in the church, and I wound up being both. Yeah. One of the artists, one of the people that sang in the church, and I played the drums. So it was just like, you know, like a balance thing. It was cool though. I don't know, you know, it was cool. Yeah. So I mean, shit. Other than that, like, what else do you have planned that's coming out here in Houston right now? Like,
well, okay, so I just linked up recently. So linked up with It's Gorgeous Music. Just linked up with them, and I'm gonna say like now, like that was a good move for me, like to actually finally have that support. You know what I'm saying? A nice team behind me to actually push and actually support me like that. So now, all because of that, they lit some kind of fire under my ass. Like I'm pushing out so much fucking music, dog. All I'm doing is recording. I'm going to the studio tomorrow, finna record another track, finna put out some videos for these songs that I just dropped. About to drop another song, My Turn, on the 24th. And finna start getting this marketing and shit. I'm finna just go crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody need that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need that push though, you feel me? So when you got the right team behind you, man, you never know how far you may actually go.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey man, don't be scared to network. I tell people that all the time, man. No matter where you go, no matter where you go, there's no telling who you want to meet, who you want to run into, who you collab with, how you can add to them, how they can add to you. You know, so it's all about just sitting out there and putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they be like, oh, I'm an introvert too, but I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like balance out a little bit. I don't mind being by myself, but when I'm outside, I'm outside. Right. So I mean, shoot. As for you started singing, at what age did you start?
For as long as I can remember, like I do remember singing in elementary school. Before elementary, I do remember singing in the choir, like at church. A few little solos that I probably didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I sing solo now. You know, solo can't nobody hear me. But you know what I'm saying? Hey. But now, like, yeah. So it was probably say around the elementary school. I'm gonna say around maybe the age 7, 8-ish. That's when I remember, like, I can actually remember, like, trying to do solos and stuff in elementary school and being shy. And I remember that. And people, like, laughing, you know, kids laughing. You know, shit was funny, whatever. I know I wasn't that good. I sucked, but shit.
They can't tell you nothing now, man. Look, man, elementary, back in the gap, man. Look, if y'all tuning in right now, pick y'all face up, bro. It's okay. Just pick it up and put it, you know what I'm saying? Just put it back together, bro. Because right now, she is killing this. So the team that you with now is Gorgeous Music. Like, how did y'all wind up collaborating with each other?
Okay, so this crazy because, you know, it was all on social media. So, you know, the comments and stuff. And sometimes, like, I ignore them comments because it should be, like, spam. It be folk just trying to get money. So I'd be like, I don't be knowing. But it was one comment, And no, it was one video. I don't remember the video. She had commented under it, and I was just like, So I went to check them out, and I was like, oh, I don't know who they are. But I had I was interested because, like I'm saying, like opportunity is an opportunity. I just wanted to see what's going on. We had a long conversation, me and the president of Nate. We had a long conversation. I was out shopping. I was out shopping for some shoes at the time. I remember. That's how I remember the conversation. Was at one of them little outlets out here. And we was talking, and I was just like, man, I don't know, dog. I'm saying it's probably another one of them folks finna try to take my money, finna do that. But what kind of like turned me on to them was it wasn't about money. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't something that they mentioned. It was just, yo, like either you want to get on, we got a distribution, we got this. I'm like, I know what it is about distribution, and I know like United Masters and what's the other one? DistroKid. That's big. Like it's good, it's free, but you want a team, you want people actually behind you to push your music. Like they good. Don't get me wrong, because I utilize them. But I also learned in this game, you need people behind you to actually push it. Most distribution people, like if you don't have a deal, they're charging like $1,500 a month or something like that. Right, for real, just giving y'all
put it out there.
Like that's how much they charging, and they not really necessarily doing nothing, because as I'm paying this $1,500 just for y'all to put my music on these platforms, what about the market? I still got to pay. Now I got to come out with another $1,000 so y'all can market it. And I'm like, dog, like what the fuck?
Yeah, the numbers add up quick.
Yeah, so when I was talking to them, it's like I'm kind of already got a feel of how it go, because I was still gonna utilize DistroKid until I figured out what it was I wanted to do. But she was like, yo, you just do this, like, and she was like, look, I'm saying, like, if it's all about the artist. They was like, yo, we got this little distribution program or whatever, but it's up to you. If you give us your music, you give us the dirty version, the clean version, your radio edit, the instrumental, your acapella. We sending them to DJs. Like, we're gonna do that. You ain't gotta pay us for that. I'm like, niggas, this too good. I'm like, what?
It's like, just too good to be true.
Yeah. Hey, okay. I heard that. Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So you just seem like, dang. So it took, like, I had that conversation. It took probably about a month or two, and I'm just like, of me just researching. Because, you know, I done been messed over before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to keep just throwing away money. And I said, you know what? I'm finna just give this. I said, what the hell? Like, I said, let me just give it a chance. Let me just mess with them and see. They gave me the little access to the dashboard or whatever. And I said, I'm finna go crazy on here like that. So as soon as I start pushing music, the president, the CEO, they like, oh yeah, come on, like this is what I need you to do. You need to go do these photo shoots, you need to do that. I'm doing that. They putting it out there. They hooking me. I'm like, yo, like y'all for real. Like y'all was for real. They like, okay. So I was like, okay, y'all believe in me. Like if y'all think I'm goddamn a superstar, I need to think I'm God. So I need to do this shit. Like I need to do that. I can't. I like that. I just like the support, and I'm super appreciative of that, to have good people behind me. So that's how that kind of happened.
Look, right. And you guys, man, look. So the people that we're talking about, okay, we follow each other. So, but I never met the person that was like actually behind the scene of it. So it's just like, okay, cool. They reach out, cool. Let's communicate. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So when she reached out, she was like, hey, can we, you know what I'm saying? Look, got an artist for you, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, let's set it up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's set it up. You know, so it was like, shoot, right here in Houston too. So I'm like, man, look, we can do it any kind of way. IG, Facebook, Zoom, however you want this to pretty much go. And she was like, you know, face to face is cool. Let's set it up. So shoot, you guys, man, look, we are here right now, man. We are here right now. Yeah, right now. Like, look, right. So I mean, for this moment right now, is there any more shout outs that you want to do just for the moment right now?
Man, shout out to everybody that support me for real. Support me genuinely, support me wholeheartedly, support me without supporting me, my mind, not my pockets. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with y'all. Y'all gotta keep doing it. Shit, I fuck with Dreamhouse TV, man. You gotta get them a shout out, dog. Like I'm here. Like a lot of folks be playing, a lot of folks ain't about their business. Like, all right, we here and you doing the shit. So I don't check your shit out too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do like a little research. I'm always a researcher.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, kind of shit. I fucks with that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I like that.
It's good, man. It came a long way, bro. This is like my third show that you know what I'm saying? Like the other two shows I really like was behind the scene on. So now it's just like, boom, just putting myself out there now at this moment. You know, when you're trying to network and kind of build with other people, sometimes you have to understand that not everybody is meant to go on that same journey with you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where I'm at right now, you know. So hey, and thank God, you know what I'm saying, higher power that is taking off. You feel me? It's taking off. So anybody, man. If there's something that you have a passion for, or something that you really want to do, go for it. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. So I mean, shoot, let's go ahead and get back to it. So as for, you know what I'm saying, like as for you writing songs, how long does it usually take you?
It don't take long. Probably less than a day, depending on my mindset, because I get distracted a lot too. So sometimes I start doing music and then I just do something else and then I come back. That's just how it is. I know a lot of people, they don't like to take too much time on songs. I don't give a fuck as long as it gets done and it displays me. So I'm gonna say, but I can write a song in about 20 minutes if I want to, like if I'm paying attention. But most times it takes, I'm gonna say, give me about an hour or two. I can get the song done. I get the shit done.
So with you writing, what song was your most difficult song to actually put together?
I'm gonna say "Long Day," the one I just dropped. That damn, it's been a long day. You start thinking that song. Damn, it's been a long day. Start thinking about the choices I sit here and make. I wanna go chill, but I got bills to pay. My kids need everything and act like they ain't. I'm trying to make it out the hustle now. I made it out the hood, but still ain't made it out. My car broke, I can't fix. Interviews I miss got me sitting thinking about my next lick. Damn, it's been one hell of a day. What a crazy time that we be in. Religion's out of coat, but give niggas something to believe in. Say if you're choosing sides, well, then you're choosing demons. Pop preaching, touch the kids, now you saying that he ain't mean it. Pop leaving out a room and you saying keep it a secret. Come on, Christian, pray for that man and act like she ain't see it. I don't understand the passing of using scriptures as beatings. That's what you teaching. I'm sorry, my main man can't be Jesus. Amen. Fear is they plan. Where do I begin? Say man, I fear no man. Here we go again. I stand in the game plan, never falling in. No friends, well, sigh of relief. Amen. I pray for a better day, but what's important is I can't pray if I ain't putting in the work. It's still a long way, but I take faith, keep hope, cause I've been praying for this for years, but still can't seem to make it. Only because, like, when I did it, when I was writing, right, it's some shit that I said in the verse. I was like, what a crazy time that we be in. Religion's out of coat, but give niggas something to believe in. Say if you're choosing sides, well, then you're choosing demons. Pop preaching, touch the kids, now you saying that he ain't mean it. Pop leaving out of room and you saying keep it a secret. Come on, Christian, pray for that man and act like she ain't see it. I don't understand the passing of using scriptures as beatings. If that's what you teaching, I'm sorry, Mom, my main man can't be Jesus. And I was like, when I was writing that, I ain't gonna lie, I said, God, I said, now, if I say this, I said, I think people gonna take it the wrong way. I was like, they was like, oh, main man can't be Jesus. Oh, she's a demon. No. It's like, it's not that. It's like the religious portion is what I'm trying to portray. Like, no, don't do that religion stuff. Like, no, that's that fear that they putting in you. You got all this stuff. The people that preaching and the people that's teaching, they doing this shit behind doors. I just can't live for that. So I ain't gonna lie, I pray. Like I say, God, like I don't want you to be mad. Cause I'm saying, so you know what I'm saying. I don't want you to take it as disrespect, because I don't disrespect no religion. I am Ifa Orisha, but I don't disrespect no religion, and I don't want it to come off like that. But I was like, it could be pretty controversial of the shit that I'm saying. So that was probably the hardest thing, because I was like, at first I was like, I ain't gonna even do it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But then I was like, God, you sure? You sure? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Just put it out.
Yeah, because I mean, speaking the truth, y'all, I mean, it's like this, okay? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying, we go to church, you know what I'm saying, whatever religion it is that we have. But at the same time, you have to understand that there are some things behind the scene that you are not seeing or that you are not aware of. Why? Because everybody comes into church and they want to be all, you know, hold it down and all the rest of that stuff. Not saying it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you already know I'm a PK. But at the same time, I also believe in astrology and I also meditate.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So then I tell anybody, yo, if you come at me and you ask me a question, I'm going to come at you from the religious side of me. I'm going to come at you from the astrology side. And I'm going to let you know, like, just right off back of how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? So however else that you feel it fits you, take that and go with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take that and go with it. So, I mean, shoot, any questions that you might have for right now, or?
Man, so I got a question. How long you been interviewing? Like, is this something you like to do? Like,
this is my passion.
For real, interviewing.
This is what I love to do. I love to go out and network. I love to go out there and see different people perform. This is just. It took me a minute to kind of figure out exactly which way I wanted to go with it. You know, because like when I first started off, I was doing interviews.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, okay, so in order for me to actually get more out there, I need to be out in the field.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where it pretty much just came out in the field. Been doing it for like a year now. You know what I'm saying? Just made a year in September, actually. But not only that, but like I say this, okay, you guys, it's good to have a team, but at the same time, in order for you to get started, sometimes you have to start for yourself. Yeah, you have to start by yourself. Yeah. And I'm saying that to say this because my channel just actually got picked up by Mediocre. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the platforms that 97.9 The Box is on. You know what I'm saying? Like the major companies and all the rest of that stuff like that. As for media, we are now on that same platform. Okay. So, you know, that is right. So like I said, you guys, man, it's consistency, work hard. Sometimes you have to backtrack just to see where you messed up at the first time, so that way you know that you don't do it again type thing, or figure out where you went wrong at and you fix it. So that's pretty much how I had to like kind of go back. Like I said, this is my third one. Yeah. The second one I tried, it was supposed to be another show, but the person, you know what I'm saying, they didn't match the hustle. If you have conversations at the table about two people being bosses, you shouldn't be jealous of the other boss that sits across you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how that went. So, but yeah, man, a whole year, man, year some change now, been kicking it.
Yeah, see, I like that because that means like you serious about your shit. Only reason I ask stuff like that, like I like working with people like that, like for real, because I done did like interviews with folk that ain't never got posted. Like I'm just wasting time out. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like wasting time, and you don't. I'm trying to weed that out, like. For myself, like, and then for other artists that I do work with, because I work with artists, I'm about to start bringing in artists to the team. So it's like, I want to make sure, like, I need these folks who serious. Like, I fucks with that. I love that. Like, I love people that's passionate about what they do. Yes. Like, we need more people like that out here, for real, for real.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And I mean, not only that, but shout out to Texas 101 Jams. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing. Real Talk 100 Radio. Shout out to y'all guys. Shout out to you guys, too. They do the same thing as well. Like, if you see me, you 9 times out of 10, you see them. If we not all in the same place, they over here, another one over here, and I'm over here. So either way it goes, you got media that's somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, shout out to you guys. Big shout out. So shit. So I mean, do you plan on just like sticking to the music, or do you plan on maybe getting some movies in the future? Like,
man, okay, so I don't want on reality TV. That's a no go. That shit's a fucking no go. Like no reality TV for me. But you know what I'm saying? You give me a little script. You know, I try to do some little. I don't mind doing that. Like I try some little acting type shit. Like I try to hit up what's her name? Alexander King, like, cause you know she do like little series with LGBT, but I ain't in Cali right now. Oh, shout out to Alexander, cause she cool. She got my music and put my music on Queerish. So I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, like I would do it. Like, I'm down for it. But that reality TV folk don't try to hit me up for that. Nah, I can't do that. Like I can't even do that for you. I'm so sorry. I can't do that. No reality TV. But.
So they let y'all know that she said movie though. You know what I'm saying? She can do a little something for you. But reality, like, leave her out of it. Leave her out of it. I feel your number too, cause I'm the same. I'm like, right. It's just like, cause I mean, a lot of people they attract to drama, and that's what most of the shows are. You know, I'm like,
I ain't got no drama for you.
So. Right, I don't have drama in my real life, and I ain't trying to have drama on no TV show either. So,
hell no.
That part. So, as for your career wise, like, what has been your biggest highlight?
Probably my performance with at the Loud Fest 2022. Because like I said, I haven't really been performing. Like I said, this is still new. Like I'm saying, 2 years in, I'm still learning the performance and shit like that. So that was a big, big, big thing for me. I enjoyed it. It was like a 10-minute performance, a little 10-minute set on stage in front of everybody. And that was it was amazing for me. And that's one of the highlights because I'm like, okay, cool. You did 10 minutes for your first time in front of a bunch of people. Maybe that's probably like my third, fourth time performing. Girl, you can do this shit. Like, you can do this. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't going to Loud Fest this year, but that was a big highlight. 2022.
2022. Yeah. So I mean, like every day, you know what I'm saying? Like you getting up and you know for sure that the music is what you want to do. But what inspires you every day to keep going?
My kids. I got somebody's childhood in my hands. Like, we don't do that childhood trauma that we ain't finna have to break that. I'm breaking generational curses. So if I say I'm finna do something, I need to make sure I do it because they watching me, like they looking, especially my daughter, she's 3. She do every freaking thing I do. Everything. Like, if I used to smoke, like she would look at me roll. I was like, no, I stopped smoking and all that. Like, I don't do a lot of stuff no more, only because she's watching. And for health reasons, I don't want to just say it like that, but that's my inspiration. I got 2 kids, 15-year-old and a 3-year-old. My 15-year-old, I know he be saying this shit, so it's like, okay, I can't quit because I'm telling him, hey, it's about that time. You got to figure out what you want to do. I done said what I want to do, and I'm doing it. I'm in that role model. I'm doing it, so you need to figure out, and we're finna push you to do that. So I got to make sure I keep going, and I keep doing it in a positive light for them, though. That's what inspired me.
Right. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Motherhood. Yeah. Motherhood. So I mean, like, as for, you know, like, okay, so you say 15, right?
Yeah.
You have a son who's 15. Okay, so actually stepping into motherhood, how was that for you?
So I had him when I was young. I ain't gonna lie. I was 14, 15. So that was a little different. Like, I'm gonna say the experience with my son and my daughter is 2 different things. Like, being young, I'm like, oh shit, who's gonna watch him? How am I finna finish school and stuff like that? It wasn't much more so mommy mode. It was just trying to figure it out. Dang, you got a kid. So what is you finna do? Is you finna be a statistic and have 300 more to drop out of school? Or are you finna just be like, hey, yeah, now chill out, finish this or whatever? Because then I was on like food stamps and all that. I ain't gonna lie, it was more or less that food stamps was good, but I wanted more. I didn't want my son on Medicaid. I didn't want that. So I joined the Army. I still wasn't too much in mommy mode, but I was doing mommy shit, if that makes sense. Like, I just knew I was doing it for my son. I didn't really get into mommy mode until my daughter came. She's an IVF baby. She has 2 moms. And they, I guess, being older and in a position, and she was playing, so it's like, okay, cool. That's way different. That kind of changed me a lot. Like, that changed me in so many ways. Like, all that playing, the bullshit around, that talking to multiple.
Yeah.
All that, like, it just started like, no,
yeah.
I got a daughter now. Like, oh my God, like. And I'm not, and I don't think I'm no man or nothing. I'm like, I'm just a different type of woman. So the perception of woman is different here. I just gotta let her pretty much explain it to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, let her understand it and whatever. So that, and I'm mommy, like, my voice might change up a little bit. Excuse me, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to sit your ass down. Like, stop that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be chill or whatever like that. But yeah, it's I love it though. Like, it's scary, it's fearful, because it's like you want to protect them from the world. Like, you know, I know what's going on, and that's all I want to do. And it's like, just got to try to chill out, like, because that made my anxiety go the fuck up, like, for real.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Look, man, it's just the fact that we know for sure, because we like, with us growing up as for kids, we don't know exactly what the world, you know what I'm saying, what it's all about until we actually get out here.
Yeah.
Who said growing up was fun? Y'all should have told me, okay, stay a child as long as you can. Y'all told me that, but I was hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? But still, that ain't the point. I wish I would have took that consideration, and I would have been like, look, can I go back a couple years? Look, let's redo all this a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how we can get this shit together. See how we can get it together. So anybody that's coming up and they want to actually, I mean, it really doesn't matter exactly what it is that they want to do besides music, acting, dancing, all the rest of that stuff. Do you have any encouraging words for them?
Yeah, man, y'all gotta keep going. Like, I know everybody say this, like, keep going, keep pushing. And the reason I say that is because if you if you been following me for the longest, I used to do the TikTok, and if you came to my IG from when I was doing TikTok, you know I wasn't always posting music. I wasn't always doing that. And if I was, it was indecisive. I had to keep going. Like, you really have to keep going. Like, you can't do not let these outside influences influence you to not do what it is you want to do. This is your path. This is your path. Everybody's path is different. Like, you may see me on your path because I'm crossing by, but don't let that stop you. Get off social media if you got to, because social media got this shit to where unconsciously it's making you feel like you got to do more than what you need to do. Get off of it and keep going, keep pushing. Your sound ain't right. Keep pushing until you get what you need to do. You gonna get there. That's what I've been doing. My shit all sound different, but I keep going. I just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep fucking.
Look, that part, because I mean, look, if you stop, then who gonna do it for you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna go as hard for you as you would for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a team, but at the same time, if you don't want it for yourself, yo, nobody else gonna want it for you. Nope. You have to show that you actually willing to put that work in. Yep. Hard work. Sometimes you might lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? Stay up all night. Your sleep might be off. You might go to sleep late, wake up early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but like you said, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going, keep going. So if your kids was to come back and look at this video, what advice would you want them to hear from you?
Everything that I've been saying, I want them to actually listen to what I've been saying, because I be saying a lot of good shit. My advice is, like, you gotta be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself authentically. You gotta be number one of yourself. Like, nobody else will. Just like to reiterate what you say, like, you really got to be like, if I wasn't number one of myself, like, nobody gonna believe in me. I gotta believe in me. That's why, honestly, that's why it's Gorgeous Music them came. Like, oh, this motherfucker, like, I believe in myself. I now believe in myself. I didn't always believe in myself. Mm-hmm. All right. Just want to make that clear. Mm-hmm. But if you believe in yourself, because like you said, nobody else gonna believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself. And once you start doing it and you putting that energy out, you'll be like, damn, where these folks coming from? Like, because people be coming out, I don't know these people. They just come, I'm like, damn, y'all see something that I'm like, what am I doing different? Probably the energy that I'm putting out now. Like, it's a different type of energy. Do that. Be you. Mm-hmm. That's the energy I'm putting out. I'm me. Authentically, like, yeah, I ain't nobody else.
Exactly. Yeah, right. I can't be nobody else. I can only be me. I can only be me, yo. So I mean, that's understood. That's understood. So I mean, shit. Any other anything else that you might have to say to the crowd, to the people? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let them know how they can follow you on IG, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of that.
Look, everything's simple. Let me bang. Let me bang on IG. Let me bang on YouTube. Let me bang on Facebook. Let me bang, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but Lette Weaver on our streaming platforms. Lette. Lette Weaver. Pretty simple. Just make sure you let me bang, boy, for real. Especially if you. Nah, I'm joking. No, I ain't gonna say
that. Y'all already know, man. Look, it's crazy coming out. Look, I was like, let me bang for real. I said, okay, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, though. Shit, hey. Let you know right off bat, she was like, shit, fuck that. Let me bang, you feel me? But I feel that. But yeah, I mean, I really most definitely appreciate you taking a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, to sit down, kick it with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Chat with me, that type of stuff, man. But y'all already know, man. Not only that, but shit. I think we out. Are we out?
Yeah, we out, man. Look, I kind of wish I would have met Shawty sooner, though. I ain't gonna even flex. Like, you don't vibe with a lot of folk out the show. True. I'd be appreciative of them type of conversations, and I'm glad we crossed paths, you know what I'm saying? Right. I kind of wish it was earlier, but, you know, shit happened for a reason.
I feel that, man. Y'all already know, bro. Links, everything down in the description box below. Not only that, but man, y'all follow, check her out, check out her music. All platforms, man. Y'all already know. Show love, support. Show love, get love. And with that being said, man, I am your host, Dream, and I am here with
Lette Weaver, baby.
And man, y'all heard it here first on Dream House TV. And for the moment, y'all, we are out. Peace.
I wanna take you to the coast of Rio, to an island ducked off in Brazil. Give you a mineral detox, chilling in the treetops, climbing up the rocks over Babylon Hill. Or maybe we could cruise together, go grab the crew, get loose. But chilling with you is better, cause time's of the essence, baby. I ain't here to waste time, I don't wanna lose forever. And we can roll